What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out my video today on Hawaii Knife and Gear. I wish I could say it's a beautiful day here in Hawaii, but it really isn't. It's our winter season, and it's been kind of rainy and miserable for the last few days here, so I haven't had much of an opportunity to make this video, but I got a knife finally that has been on my TwoSun wish list for close to 3 years now, and I finally got one. I paid less than I was hoping to pay for it. You know, I always had a $100 limit on this one that I really wasn't willing to pay more than that. Not that I didn't think it was worth more than that, but out of the close to 500 different TwoSun knives I've had in the last 3 years, I've actually never paid over $100 for any of them. So that's always just been my limit, and this is one that I finally got my hands on. But I wanted to share my thoughts on a couple other ones before I get into that one here. You know, over the last year, TwoSun as a brand has, you know, kind of exploded in popularity. It's obvious to see, especially to the people who have been buying them for a few years now, what they've been able to do in the last year. You know, since they started selling outside of eBay, I think it's really opened up a lot for them. They've been coming out with just an incredible amount of new and different models all the time. So there's a lot of people who are kind of just now getting into the brand, and for good reason. I absolutely think they're a great value, and I've always thought so. But some of the ones that I have are ones that I get duplicates and repeats of a lot, actually. And one of the ones that I have, you know, always liked and tend to get anytime I can find one for a great price is this one here. This is the TS88. You know, for a solid titanium frame lock knife with real D2 steel and absolutely amazing action, this is such a really nice knife. I mean, it's just got so much going for it. I think I just paid 35 bucks for this on eBay. So while a lot of people like that you can buy them fixed price, I've seen this one sell for $60, $65 fixed price, which is still not a bad deal on this knife, but to be able to pick one up for 35 bucks is just amazing. And that's part of why I like the eBay process. You know, another one that I've had quite a few of is this guy here. This is the TS84, and no stranger to this channel. I've carried this knife for a long time, and my carry version is just getting better every day. The action is so smooth on this knife. It's amazing. So when I got this one the other day, I think I paid 43 bucks for it, which I'm just not going to turn that down. It's such a great knife for the price. So, you know, that's kind of why I've been buying them for so long. They're a great value, and I do tend to buy, sell, and trade them all the time. So, one of the ones that I've had quite a few of at this point is the TS16. I think I paid well under 50 bucks for this one. This is the D2 version. Great knife. I absolutely love this knife. The other day, I finally picked up one of the upgraded versions. Now, this one, for the longest time, was just more expensive than I wanted to pay. This is the M390 version of this knife, and I think I got this one for 85 bucks, which to me is still a great deal for a premium blade steel, and I know the design well. Good deal for 85 bucks. But this one here has been on my list for the longest time, and it has always held a price over 100 bucks, so I just, you know, never ended up getting it. But this is the TS88 by Night Morning Design, and it's the same blade and general handle shape and size as the TS16, but for anybody who's not familiar, this one is all mortise and tenon construction, and there are no screws on this knife. It is all pins and wedges that hold this thing in place. You get this little tool that goes with it. You can put it on a key ring here, and this tool fits into the back side of the handle. You pop this out, you squeeze this together, this pin comes out, the clip comes off, and then you get up here and you do the same thing. You take this guy, pop this wedge out, the pivot comes out, same deal with the hardened insert. So the entire knife, I've just always thought this was such a cool idea, and really a marvel of engineering and machining to be able to make this thing with no screws on it whatsoever. But like I said, for the longest time, I wasn't able to get one for under $100, and I've bid on it quite a few times over the years, but I guess everybody was sleeping for the auction, and I put my bid out there for $100, and I woke up and I think I had won this one for $78 the other day. So totally blown away. Finally got one for the price I wanted, and I'm super impressed. I think it actually has a few upgrades to the TS16. This is in M390 steel, but the few things that I think are really a nice upgrade on it, it has a little bit different clip style, so this is a little more carry friendly even than the TS16. I'll show you the difference between them here. So you can see a little difference in the clip. The lanyard hole is actually the backside of the knife rather than sticking out of the backspacer there. And the way this backspacer comes out, I think really gives it kind of a neat look. But a few other small details that really make this comfortable, even more comfortable to open and close. It's got this nice landing area for your finger when you hit the flipper. And then on the inside, it's milled out here, so you have a lot easier access with your thumb. And that alone makes this, in my opinion, a lot more comfortable to open and close than this one. The fact that they have gone straight across here, pretty much level, you need to stick the tip of your thumb in there to open this knife, or to close it rather. And that's the one thing, probably the only thing that I've never liked about this knife, is the fact that the closing of it is not as comfortable. I can definitely live with that because I really like the design overall, but if they would have dropped this down, you know, 2 millimeters right to this line, if they had dropped this access down for the thumb, it really would have changed the entire feel of the knife. And with this TS88, it is milled out there, so it's just a lot more comfortable to close. But I really just wanted to show it to you guys. I'm not going to break this thing down on camera. It's kind of miserable out, and what I am going to do, though, I'm going to link a video in the description, and the channel is OCD for EDC. He also has a great channel, obviously a TwoSun knife fan. He's got quite a few of them, and he did a video recently on this model where he did the full breakdown on camera, so I'm going to link that one in the description for this video. If you guys haven't seen how this one comes all the way apart, definitely go and check out his video. Subscribe to his channel. I mean, if you're a TwoSun knife fan, you should absolutely be subscribed to him. He's a lot more thorough, I would say, in his reviews than I tend to be. But, yeah, go and check out that video also if you want to see how this one comes all the way apart. But I just wanted to show it to you today and give you a few of my thoughts on it. I totally love it. I think it, for $78, it's an amazing piece of craftsmanship. And I don't care what you have to say about Chinese knives in general, there's no denying that this is just a fantastic work of art, really. I mean, to design something like this and do all the machining that's involved and get it to fit right and tight, solid, dead straight, I mean, it's absolutely amazing to me. So the TS88 by Night Morning Design. But that's going to be my video for today, guys. It's getting dark, it's starting to rain. I appreciate you checking out my my video today, but hopefully I'll see you at the next one. Thanks.